Yo, what's poppin' everybody? It's Untitled Chapter 4, and today I'm going to show you guys some matches in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with good old gadgets. We're going to be using gadgets today. This is the XYZ Festival, that sort of XYZ format where you can only use XYZs, Exceeds. So gadgets I figured would be a good choice. So I built the deck and used it. I like my speedy decks and OTK decks like Aging Gears and D Heroes, but I like control decks as well, and gadgets are a very good example of that. So my opponent is using some big normal monsters, 2000 attack, that sort of thing, and killed the little yellow gadget, but it did its job. It did give us a plus. And with this gadget deck, of course, the benefit we have is silver and gold gadget, new cards from the Arc 5 era. And with these and the old gadgets, I can actually make some plays. Double summon and plus, go to rank 4 XYZs and gain even more advantage. So that's why I thought, hey, this deck makes sense. It's easy to craft the cards, so I just went for it. So we're controlling the game pretty okay so far, although my opponent has inflicted a lot of damage to me. His big dudes are obviously bigger than mine, but they don't really generate advantage. So I think eventually I will get the better of him and pass the turn. So let's see what I'm going to do now. We can go to rank 4, but I'm just going to get rid of his back row with Duster. Might as well make sure our play goes uninterrupted. Summon green gadget. And now it's time to go for Gigant. This is one of the ultra rare cards, I guess, that you will need. I only managed to get one, but I mean, it's still going to be good in our gadget deck. You bring out this guy with two machines, and then you can search for another machine. And if this card survives, then you gain double plus. So usually your opponent is going to kill it though with only 2300. So looks like he had a battle hand trap on his style that works with these normal dragons. So he killed the Gigant, but wow, that's pretty dangerous. 1,000 life points left. I have a lot of cards though, and he only has 3. So let's see. Gonna summon Gold Gadget and go for Red Gadget. Get me the Yellow Gadget, and this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Black Ship of Corn. Nice little card for this case. Just use its effect, discard the dude, and he gets the burn. I'm still gonna destroy one of his monsters. That's the point. He negated my shit with another hand trap. So now we're gonna play all of our back row. I was sort of holding it in hand, playing around Duster, of course, and Lightning Storm. But it's all or nothing now. So Call of the Hornet, get Gigant. I mean, I could have risked it and got like Gold Gadget or something. But I don't want to lose any more points. We're just going to summon Gigant and prevent him from attacking. And now I can turn the tables. We drew the big gadget dude from Fist of the Gadgets special set. And this guy, if I have a gadget down, he's not going to be destroyed. And I think he can't be targeted either. The Ultimate Dynamo, or whatever it's called, Destroyer Dynamo. He negated his effect, but it's good. It's still a big guy, so we kill the monsters. And now my opponent has no cards in hand or field. We have so many cards on the board, and this is the benefit of using gadgets. I mean, of course, it just sucks that nice decks like these can't do much against all of the crazy ass decks that spam all of the monsters, then negate all your stuff and have 3k attack and stuff. So game 2, summon Gold Gadget again, go for Yellow Gadget and get our search, get me the pluses. And I'm going to use Double Summon as well. This is a nice card in this deck. Normally it would be a minus, but because of all of our monsters that give us a plus when they get summoned, it becomes a 1-for-1. But it just allows me to get more bodies on the board and go for more plays, like have a little bit of a special summon spamming. So it's pretty good. Got the Gigant, get some more searchers, and he decided to go for Lightning Storm, my opponent. Good news is Gold Gadget floats, get the Silver Gadget, and he essentially wasted that card, but I mean, what can you do? Almost all of my monsters here float. And he's playing a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Now, the XYZ Festival did have a bunch of limitations. Like, I think you couldn't use stuff like Eldritch or whatever, even though those cards, don't really care about the extra deck. Um, but I think it wasn't just that you couldn't use like synchros and links and stuff. Uh, they just limited a bunch of archetypes and stuff, which I guess, I mean, it's whatever. I completed all of the challenges when the XYZ festival was going around, got all of the 20,000 points. Um, it's a bit weird in the sense that they let you get some very nice rewards in the beginning, but like the more you win, the less rewards you get. So that was a bit annoying. But I did everything thinking that, okay, maybe I'm going to get something if I collect all of the points. But you don't. But we got a lot of gems so I could buy more packs. It was a good opportunity, this XYZ festival. So my opponent is sort of giving me a bit of a hard time with Blue Eyes White Dragon. The thing with the gadgets is that they don't have high attack, so your opponent's big monsters can overwhelm them. Of course, we use rank 4s to deal with them, like one-on-one, but even a card like this has its limitations. Now, because he only has less than 2,000 life points, though, what I can do is go for a rank 4 play, and we're going to summon the Armored Train, Heavy Armored Train, whatever the rest of the name is. Or if you don't have this, Heartland Draco, and I can essentially just attack him directly, bypass his monster, and win. So that's good. Another victory for Gadgets. On to game 3. A lot of the better rank 4s, of course, they're super rares and ultra rares, so it's going to be difficult to craft. But you can get access to a lot of good stuff, like even with the lower rarities. Like I managed to craft a lot of different rank 4s that were useful to me when I was playing this festival. So pretty good. Now this guy, he's playing Ciphers, and I guess maybe he's going to be using the Galaxy stuff too. Summon Galaxy Eye Cipher Dragon, part of both of the archetypes, and going for the even bigger dude with those ugly ass wings. Reminds me of like a moth or a butterfly. So 4K, we're not going to be able to kill this guy by battle. So I'm going to go for Lightning Storm. And normally that guy would float, but he got rid of the dude, I think, or something, or just didn't have him. He was in the graveyard, not as a material. So couldn't get him back, so that's good. And got a few pluses with Agent Gear Wyvern. I also run these cards because they basically act like gadgets. Wyvern acts like a gadget, giving me that +1 Stratos effect. And we can actually go double, get Agent Gear Gadget, Agent Gear Box, that combo. And since Agent Gear Gadget counts as an Agent Gear card and a gadget, I can use it for food for Destroyer Dynamo. I'll show you guys, I might show you guys the deck list if you really want to. It's nothing spectacular as usual. Now, my opponent got rid of my stuff with this big-ass Bug Kaiju. Normally you would want to give your opponent the like giant sea turtle or whatever, the sea monster, because of the weaker attack, but I think that's a super rare, so people just craft the moth and give that to your opponent. But anyway, we're going to go for rank 4 play here as usual, and I'm going to summon Crab King, number 52 Diamond Crab King. This card, I remember when it was the best way you could use this to kill Apocalypse Towers, and it wasn't available in Europe, I believe, and European players were pissed. You could only get it through like a manga volume of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever it was. But anyway, I killed the other dude because I knew the big guy was just going to go to 0 attack. But this was pretty dangerous. I do have a low LP. So, right now, we're going to summon Silver Gadget, summon Agent Gear Gadget, and might as well use this opportunity to attack since it has a monster with 0 defense. Just overwhelm my opponent, get rid of all of his card advantage so he can't really do much. And I'm actually going to go for Evil Swarm Ouroboros. Now, this card I like it, but it always sort of disappoints me when I play it. Not always, but it takes 3 level 4 monsters. And I did it because I wanted to get rid of the card in his hand. Just completely eliminate his card advantage, hand control. But it's just you go for it. You poke a card and, sacrificing that extra body. And then sometimes your opponent can easily get rid of it. You can't use the same effect twice. You got to use its different effects. So, I don't know. But I had it, so run it in a deck like this. It's going to go for another Kaiju. Play that spell card that has his hand face up, and it did some stuff. But, I just need to attack, and that's it. He couldn't really do anything. So, pretty good game as well. It was a bit dangerous with the big Dragon XYZs. 9,000 attack, but we managed to pull through. So, game 4. I have a few hand traps, as you guys can see. Ghost Ochre and Snow Rabbit and Ash Blossom. Only the stuff that I have. But it's a nice thing in a deck like this because, it's just straightforward. I have the space. So, red gadget. Let's get our search. And double summon. Summon yellow gadget. Get another search. So when you do something like this, even if your opponent plays torrential, I know that I'm going to even out, so it's fine. I risk it, and most people don't play that card anyway. But I like to pretend. I like to just think of the scenario. That's what you're supposed to do. So now he's going to bottomless. Okay, and he got rid of Gigant, but I got my pluses, so it's good. Poke for some damage too, and we also managed to save the gold gadget for next turn. So that was a good play in my end. And this guy is using pendulums. Now, pendulums, I guess they allowed them in the XYZ festival. They're pretty weakened compared to what they used to be in the Arc 5 era. Used to hate them so bad. And Black Horn of Heaven here. It's going to do his job, get rid of the Odd Eyes Dragon. So it's pretty nice. And he couldn't really do much. So now, gold gadget, green gadget combo once again. Gonna get my search in, and I'll be able to go to a rank 4. Who should we play? I guess since I only have one Gigant, unfortunately, we gotta use this dude, the cheap ass substitute Gigant. I say this because outside of his effect to attack directly, if he gets destroyed, you can search a machine type monster from your deck. So it's kind of like a Gigant, but instead of using it manually on your turn, he has to die first. So it's a floater search. But good card, since I have machines here. So he went for 1-on-1, and I easily got rid of that with Compulse. Just the right answers at the right time. And now he's going to go for Monster Reborn, summon the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Now, he is going to be able to kill me, but I'll get the search with his effect, get the silver gadget, so we're ready for our next turn. And this is how Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be, and how it should be in my opinion. You got your OTK decks, but grinding the game out, making sure you're ready for the next turn. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like a deck like this, like gadgets, they used to be good back in the day, and then pretty much after the Zexal era, nobody gave a damn about them anymore. Like, I can't think of I don't know, Gold Gadget and Silver Gadget came out, but they were used in different decks instead. So anyway, gonna negate his searching dude, Skullcrobat Joker. So now he's gonna be forced to pass the turn there. And we're just close to finish him off. I just poke him for some more damage. Get another search with Green Gadget. and kill the dude. Now she could use his skills to Pendulum summon next turn, but I think I'll be able to get by. Have the Call of the Haunted 2 set just in case. So if he doesn't win this turn, it's going to go for Duster. Perfect. Call of the Haunted. Get the gold gadget. And when you do this combo, if you don't activate his effect to summon from the hand, then the card is going to get destroyed and you can get your plus. So Silver Gadget, don't activate the effect once again, just in case, just keep it conservative. When the Silver Gadget dies, I'm going to be able to get another search. So another summon, I guess. So perfect opportunity to finally use Snow Rabbit, Ghost Stroke and Snow Rabbit. Most people wouldn't run this card, but I only have one Ash Blossom. It can put in some work. It's just sad that it doesn't negate too. And he is going to go for 1-on-1, but at least I disrupted one of his monsters. So steal my own 1-on-1. And going to go for Pot of Avarice. Crazy good card because it's so easy to fill the graveyard these days. Let's just leave it at that. Draw 2 cards, and now he's going to kill my dudes. But the Silver Gadget does float. I'll be able to get another monster. So Gold Gadget can't do anything. And I decided not to activate the effect once again. So, he basically only has those monsters down. All I gotta do is just go to Heartland Draco, run that card too, and just finish him off. That's gonna be it. So, this is the XYZ Festival matches, guys. I have more, of course, but this is for today. I hope you enjoyed them. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What